Hello, this is Dave Worthen, and today my mini seminar is on the perception of counterintention. So, what is a counterintention? A counterintention is an intention counter to your intention. Simple. You want to go to Paris and your husband does not. You have a great idea for your company's expansion and your boss nixes your idea because he doesn't like you. These are simple examples and happen every day in the course of living. But how about when you're talking with a friend or colleague and everything coming out of their mouth appears to be in lockstep with what you're saying, but your radar is pinging in the back of your mind something different? There is an unmistakable undercurrent, like a flashing red light, that they actually have a counterintention to yours. It is the most awkward and eerie thing to encounter, especially when they are a close friend or colleague. Nothing in your education prepared you for this. All the signs in front of you are a smiling, friendly exchange of communication, yet this strange mental image begins to surface in your mind of a 9-inch blade being surgically inserted between your third vertebrae as they speak. Did Mrs. Johnson in 7th grade teach you about this? How about your wise English professor in high school? You know, quote unquote, handling the covert friend before you go off to college. No, because no one taught them. And sometimes, to be honest, did you ever feel you had a teacher anywhere in your education that you would swear had a counterintention to you getting an A on your report card? You couldn't put your finger on it, but damn, you knew. You knew for some crazy-ass reason they had a counterintention to you. See, when you or I had this perception, it was like, well, they're our teacher, and no. Listen, you have telepathy. Yes, you do. You can call it what you like, sixth sense, spidey sense, intuition, radar. Give it whatever name you like. But underneath the name is an unmistakable ability to discern that there is an incoming missile, despite what your uncle says as he's putting his hand on your lap as you share a Christmas toast. The truth is a counterintention is unnerving. Yes, unnerving. Because we've all been brought up with simple truths that we practice and expect our fellow teammates to do the same. When you confronted your boyfriend in high school about him seeing Pamela behind your back, he told you unequivocally that was not true. He looked you in the eye and said it like he had his hand on the Bible. Did I say unnerving? So, now, here you have your boyfriend who you love and your radar is pinging. And this is not some kind of high school hormonal jealousy drama. Your telepathy switchboard is lighting up, period. Your sixth sense or intuitiveness is built like a Timex watch. It takes a licking, but keeps on ticking. Because the truth is that your radar, whether spiritual or emotional, only goes off when something foreign has entered that airspace. It's awkward, isn't it? Sure it is. Too many times you ignored your radar and you beat yourself up about it. You believed your high school boyfriend Nick, and later found out he was cheating on you. The feeling of disregarding your own knowingness itself is disconcerting. A counterintention can appear like a friendly airplane, but if its intentions were good, your radar would simply not go off. The smoke detector in your home does not go off if your baby is crying, or you're yelling at your teenager, or your husband screams at the football game on TV. It goes off when it detects smoke. Your radar is infinitely more powerful and sophisticated than a smoke detector. So when it goes off, why is it going off? Houston, we have a problem. Yes, you do. First off, if handling the covert person was easy, there wouldn't be so many social media posts talking about toxic people and just eliminating them from your life. If you confront your uncle with his roving hand, he most likely will laugh at you and give you a smarmy smile. In all of my education and training, the covert is the most insidious because they can appear to be a quote-unquote good friend. You may work with them and go have drinks. But there's one thing I've learned after years of experience, and it's this. Do not deny your own inherent perception or radar. If the smoke detector goes off, it's for one reason only: smoke. If it's batteries, that's fine because you're in the clear. But your friend or colleague will, despite yucking it up over drinks or talking girl talk while shopping, make your radar ping when you sense a counterintention. If you had great telepathic abilities when you were 6, and every day since then you denied it, or someone ridiculed you about it, or you ignored it, well, imagine your perception now, like a dimmer switch on a living room light. You are 52 now, and your switch has been dimmed considerably. So when it pings, you pause. You're not as whip smart as you were at age 6, but damn, it pinged. You write it off as foolhardy. You dismiss it. But when you eat your salad, it bothers you down to your core, because it's your radar. And your radar is your own personal smoke detector, and damn if you don't smell smoke. Okay, hope you enjoyed today's mini seminar. Thanks for stopping by.